Recently, the Jamie Foxx character has been trending for his fake hospitalization and the conspiracy that he's a clone. This health crisis and hospitalization is scripted and sick because they were getting people emotionally attached to lies and deceit. Some articles, like this one right here, were purposely lying, saying that this character was paralyzed and blind. They purposely started this conspiracy that he was paralyzed and blind to put people in cognitive dissonance. This whole situation with Jamie Foxx and his hospitalization really shows me that they could literally lie to people's faces and throw them in so many different directions. Jamie and blind match with 20 in a keypad cipher. It was scripted for them to say that he was blind. Jamie Foxx and paralyzed match with 47 in a keypad cipher. What is the chances they make this rumor saying that Jamie Foxx is blind? And in 2004, Jamie Foxx played Ray Charles in a biopic, and Ray Charles is a blind character on the world stage.
He said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. He said I was paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed.
Fox equals 14, matching to dead and blind. This character is going to be a death faker. I don't care. They probably not going to kill him this year, but they're going to kill him soon. He's connected with death so much, it's actually sick. And it's like this whole event was predictive programming, and then time's going to go by, people forget, and then bam, they're going to kill him, and people are going to act so shocked and surprised. In Jamie Foxx's video back, he revealed that he went to hell and back.
I went to hell and back,
which is all secret coding. This shows that everything they say is disingenuous and it's all scripted, because the phrase "I went to hell and back" matches to his full name with 333 in the reverse caps added cipher. We also see that pharmaceutical industry matches with 333 in the reverse cipher to the phrase "I went to hell and back" and his full name. It is not a coincidence that pharmaceutical industry matches to this character and the phrase that he used in his recent video. It matches because some of the articles were pinning this fake rumor of him being blind and paralyzed on the shot. Okay, later going to have some adverse effects on people, and they're going to be either blind or paralyzed or just messed up all the way. Equal 333. 333 has a numerology of 9. 9 is associated with the end in completion. So since we're on the topic of nines, and like I just said, nines are associated with the end in completion, let's talk about the number 99, because this character is heavily linked to the number 99. Jamie Foxx's middle name is Marlon. Marlon equals 99 in the capitals added cipher. Now this can go both ways. This could be for Jamie Foxx because his middle name is Marlon, or this could go for Marlon Wayans. Photos, Marlon Wayans and Jamie Foxx are close, a little too close. It's actually disturbing how they make this comedy. They get a quote-unquote male character to dress up like a female, and people just sit there and watch and they laugh and they giggle, but they're in cognitive dissonance because they don't even know what they're actually looking at. And then when you consciously looking at it, it's kind of creepy. It's actually very odd. Well, this female alter ego that he has, name is Wanda Wang, and Wanda Wang has the gematria of 666 in the Sumerian cipher. That 666 in the Sumerian cipher connects to deadly. Deadly equals 666 in the reverse Sumerian cipher. 666 is also another version of 999. All you have to do is flip it. It's literally 999. Jamie Foxx is born in Tyrone, Texas. Tyrone equals 99 in a reverse cipher. Okay, so we see that association with 99s. And I showed you guys in my previous video how all death fakers are connected to 99. And I'll continue to reiterate this. Elvis was connected to 99. Queen Elizabeth connected to 99. Speaker knockers connected to 99. Either in photos they're going to have something that has 99 in the background, or they're just going to be blatantly connected to 99 in gematria. Terrell, Texas matches to distraction with 51 in reduction cipher. Since April, this character has been a huge distraction, distracting the masses from what they should be focusing on, pulling people's emotions in different directions, confusing them, deceiving them, and that is people's own fault for letting this stuff distract them, because there's people who did not get emotionally attached to this or even care about this situation. But some people love being distracted. They love being attached to these characters, thinking that they're real, and that's their own problem at the end of the day. Age 55. Jamie Foxx was 55 when all of these events occurred. God equals 55. Karmic equals 55. Lie equals 55. There was a lot of lies involved in this. Tree of Death equals 55, and Satan equals 55. He's born in December. December equals 55. What is the chances of that? His birth year, 1967, has the numerology of 23. What is the chances that he gets hospitalized in 2023? Moving on, Jamie Foxx's appearance is originated from Eddie Kendricks, who's a member of the Temptations. Jamie Foxx's real name is Eric. Eric and Eddie both start with E's. Eric Bishop, which is Jamie Foxx's first and last name, matches to the Temptations with 59 in the reduction cipher. Kendricks and Eric Bishop matches with 59 in the reduction and reverse reduction cipher. His next character is Jimmy Butler. This is a pretty obvious one. They look exactly alike. Jimmy and Jamie sound similar. Both start with a J. Here's another side by side of Jimmy Butler and Jamie Foxx. Jimmy Butler is number 22. Here's Jamie Foxx wearing a 22 jersey. What is the chances that he's hospitalized April 11th? The numerology of April 11th, 2023 is 22. In the movie Soul, his character Joe Gardner is close to a soul called 22. After being hospitalized, they revealed that this character was out playing pickleball. This is a connection between his other character, Jimmy Butler, because Jimmy Butler plays basketball. What is the chances that he comes out of the hospital and he's promoting the sport? Jamie Foxx and pickleball share the same gematria of 83 and 38. As you guys know, that is associated with murder. Murder equals 83 and 38. In the description about pickleball, they describe that the net is 34 inches high. April equals 34 in 2 ciphers. This character was hospitalized in April. Jamie equals 34 in 2 ciphers. Fox equals 34, his last name, and masonry equals 34. The location that this sport was first played at matches to Marlin with 177. Marlin is Jamie Foxx's real middle name, and it matches to his full real name with 177. This shows that this character was scripted to promote this sport. The sport looks like it's for old people. This sport was first played in 1965. The numerology of 1965 is 21. Blind equals 21. So what is the chances they make these rumors saying that he's blind, and then out of nowhere his daughter's saying he's out, he's playing pickleball, and that's a promotion. He's promoting this sport. And this sport was first played in 1965, which has the numerology of 21. They lied and said he was blind, and blind equals 21 gematria. It's all connected. This whole storyline is all intrinsically designed, and it's in plain sight. So I recommend you guys go check out Conscious X's video on Jamie Foxx that he made 2 months ago. Very good video. Many details in that video. He also revealed how Jamie Foxx is Lil Baby in that video, and in his past video on Jamie Foxx. They look identical to each other. Lil Baby is a 50-50 mixture. He's a part of Jamie Foxx, but he's also a part of Maya Angelou. And you guys can go check out Conscious X's video on that. And he's a part of Craig Mack. So we see that he's a 50-50 mixture. Eric Marlin Bishop, medical complication, and the Jesuit order all match 177. Jamie Foxx and Not Human have the same gematria of 107, 136, and 46. This entire situation was used to promote his movie and to start conspiracies. They're getting this entire conspiracy community to be obsessed with the idea of clones. It is damage control, and it's disgusting, and it's a decoy, and it's dumbing down the masses thinking that's what's going on, and that's not what's going on. It's all distractions. That entire movie, they cloned Tyrone. Look at the trigger word in that title, cloned. Just a brief description of my opinion of that movie. My opinion of that movie is it's not about literal cloning. Cloning is an analogy. They were people living the same freaking life every day, not doing anything different. They was by default an NPC. I recommend you guys go watch the movie Free Guy. People like to stay stuck in a box and do the same thing every day and not question their life. He did the same thing every day. He woke up, cooked breakfast, got ready. He went to the liquor store, corner store, whatever you want to call it, got the lottery ticket, throw it down on the ground, drinks the 40, talks to the homeless guy. The homeless guy does the same thing every day, sits out there, rambles crazy stuff out of his mouth, and not just crazy stuff, he's actually saying real stuff. He does the same thing every day. Everybody was doing the same thing. The cloning analogy, when he's seen himself, was a representation of reincarnation. In my opinion, I believe that we always have the same physical look, physical appearance, and we incarnate to earth multiple times to learn lessons, to grow. And I feel like some people incarnate and they're stuck and they don't know what's going on. And that's the representation between Tyrone and all these other people who were, of course, in the hood. And they're living the same life over and over and over. Another thing I noticed is that this movie deals with the subconscious mind. So we've seen that when he faked his death, he's seen his other vessel laid out on the table, and like these people that were down there, they were programming the vessel's subconscious mind. They were putting things inside of that vessel's subconscious mind, rap music, stupid stuff, day-to-day things. For example, like his brother's death, like people don't even know why they hang on to those type of things. And he was subconsciously programmed with a certain way of being and not even consciously thinking, why am I even acting like this? And that goes for everybody that was down there. They were all people who were subconsciously programmed, who didn't break out. And it's very similar to The Matrix. There's a lot of people who believe when Neo popped out of the little shell thing, that the other shells that he's seen, the little vessels that were in the little pods, were him. And that makes a lot of sense. And maybe he didn't wake up those other times and this was his first lifetime waking up. But we see that there's a lot of programming going on in this movie. For example, they're always watching TV for some reason. So the little boy is being programmed with SpongeBob and everything that SpongeBob is telling him and teaching him. So he's so programmed with that. We see that a lot of the commercials and the advertisement was promoting unnecessary things, agendas. And these unconscious living people were just falling for it. Like the scene where they go to the chicken place and they're eating chicken, and then out of nowhere they're laughing, just acting insane. They don't know why they're acting the way that they're acting. This is a result of unconscious living, because at the end of the day, everybody got to blame their damn self for the things that they get themselves into. Letting the media and what's advertised to you and external factors control you, that's your own problem. You can't play the victim. You decided to go explore what's being promoted instead of being true and knowing who you truly are. And so that's the main message that I get from the movie. I know a lot of people want to see it in a conspiracy standpoint. Not everything is so black and white as they try to paint everything how they want people to perceive things. And I think that the whole setup of black and white things is like, for example, bots see things a certain type of way. And then you have people who are so far into the darkness, conspiracy, all this other stuff, and they see things a certain way, and there's no one living in that middle line. And I talked about this in the Taylor Swift video, and they even show this. They show how people need to get to this inner understanding, you know, and stop being so far on one end of the spectrum. There's so many factors in this movie, and I can go on, but that's just my short description of what I think about this movie, and you could think whatever you want to think about this movie. But thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate you all.